The Internet, an invisible force that connects billions of lives every second. It controls how we work, how we communicate, how we learn, how we buy, and even how we think. But here's a question few people ever dare to ask. What would happen if the Internet suddenly disappeared? Not slowed down, not censored, but completely gone. This is the real story of a world without the Internet. In the first moments, people wouldn't panic. They would assume it's a temporary problem, a weak signal, a broken app, a local outage. Phones would be refreshed, routers restarted. But slowly, an unsettling realization would spread. Nothing is coming back online. Banks rely on the Internet to function. ATMs, credit cards, stock markets, online payments, all would stop instantly. Trillions of dollars would be locked in digital systems no one could access. Within hours, global markets would collapse into chaos. Modern hospitals depend on Internet-connected systems for patient records, diagnostics, and coordination. Without it, doctors would be forced to return to paper, memory, and instinct. Emergency response times would slow. Lives would be lost, not from disease, but from disconnection. Psychologists compare Internet addiction to chemical dependency. Without constant notifications, social media, and information flow, millions would experience anxiety, panic, and restlessness. The silence would feel unbearable, not because nothing is happening, but because we forgot how to exist without constant stimulation. Food deliveries, fuel distribution, medicine shipments, all rely on Internet-based logistics. Supermarket shelves would empty within days. Cities would feel the shortage first. Panic buying would spread faster than the truth. Satellites don't simply work on their own. They depend on ground-based Internet systems for control and data transmission. Navigation, weather forecasting, global communication, all would degrade rapidly. Without the Internet, there would be no unified source of truth. Television and radio would struggle to fill the gap. Rumors would replace facts. Fear would travel faster than reality. Smart cities would go dark. Traffic systems, surveillance, digital infrastructure, all offline. Ironically, rural communities might adapt faster, relying on local systems and face-to-face communication. Without digital distractions, people would confront something unfamiliar: silence. Some would rediscover reading, conversation, and creativity. Others would feel lost, stripped of identity built online. The Internet didn't just connect us, it reshaped who we are. Within days, governments would activate emergency protocols. Military communication networks would take priority. Borders would tighten. The world would shift from digital cooperation to survival mode. Humanity would not stay offline forever. Local networks, isolated systems, and rebuilt infrastructure would slowly emerge. But this new internet would not look like the old one. It would be more controlled, more fragile, and far more respected. The internet feels permanent, but it isn't. Its disappearance would reveal how dependent we've become, not just on technology, but on connection itself. The question isn't whether we can survive without the internet. The real question is whether we're prepared to. A world without the internet would be quieter, slower, and terrifying in ways we never imagined. It would expose our strengths, our weaknesses, and our forgotten humanity. And maybe, just maybe, it would remind us how fragile our modern world truly is. For more cinematic explorations of the future, technology, and human behavior, subscribe and join us for the next story.